here's the problem with people who don't know what they want. How do you judge which way you're going? Moving further away, closer to it. Had this conversation today with a lady at the coffee shop. She's a rock climber. And she told me that she went rock climbing this week, and I asked her, like, what is it going? You know, she's a low energy person. She was like, yeah, it was okay. And I'm like, awesome. I'm like, she's like, I love being outside. And I was like, well, why are you working here inside all day in this cafe? She's like, because it's paying for school. And I'm like, that's great. I'm like, what are you going to school for? She said, I'm going there to be an environmentalist. I'm like, oh, so you can be outside? I was like, oh, that's awesome. I'm like, and then when you graduate, what are you going to do? She's like, I don't know. I was like, well, I have friends who do it in the Netherlands, and I have people who do it in Costa Rica. You should look into those places. She's like, yeah, I'm probably just going to volunteer when I'm finished here, because apparently this coffee shop is paying for her school. So I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, well, to volunteer, do you need to go to school for that? She's like, no, not really. And then I was like, well, I'm like, so you want to be outside and you don't want to be here, but you have to be here to go to school, but you don't need school to do what you need to do. I'm at a loss for words. And she was like, yeah, I guess you're right. I'm like, so you could just do what you love to do then, right? And she's like, yeah, I guess so. This is what happens when you're not sure exactly what you want. Like, she knows at least what she wants, but you got to think over what it is that you want. Some of you guys are wanting to travel and do all these things, but you're doing things that are going against. Basically, does it increase your chances to be able to do what you want to do? You want to spend your day, your night outside, your time traveling. Is doing what you're doing getting you closer or further away? That's the question. At least she knew what she wanted. Some of you don't know what you want. Or you know what you want, but you're doing things that are leading you in the opposite direction. It's time to get you back refocused. And if you watch this long, you qualify for a clarity call. I'm going to put them out. If you guys don't know, it's a free call that I do with my community. I was doing it a lot in the past. Haven't done it for a while. Needed the mental space for me. And that will be... send me a message on IG. I'm going to make it hard for some of y'all. Y'all who are serious about it, I'll see you on IG. Drop me an IG message, and I'll give you the information from there. But remember, it's all about knowing what you want. That is so important, my friends. And make sure you're doing things that are moving you closer to it.